In today's workplace, women working full-time still earn, on average, almost £5,000 a year less than men. But the pay gap in some jobs is 3 times bigger. And only 20% of boardroom directors are women. So how do you avoid banging your head on the glass ceiling?
How long on my lemon sole?
32-year-old Sophie Michell is the UK's youngest female executive chef.
Pea tartlets.
She's worked in high-pressured, male-dominated professional kitchens since she was just 14.
Service! As we all have the archetypal impression of kitchens, it was, every second word was the F word, a lot of testosterone, a lot of aggressive behaviour. There was sexism by the fact that I was, I'd be pulled into a petit four room and someone would try and kiss me, or I'd have a chef who'd always breathe down the back of my neck and undo my apron and all that sort of stuff. And then there's the other level of sexism, which annoyed me at the time, whereas if I'd achieved something and I got nominated for Young Chef of the Year when I was 19, it would be, oh, well, you got that because you slept with a 68-year-old judge type thing, which actually really annoyed me. How are we doing for lobster?
Sophie has worked all over the world for A-list clients like Claudia Schiffer and Leonardo DiCaprio. Despite this, she still experiences the odd, subtle form of sexism, but these days gives as good as she gets.
The other day I had some supplier pitching for me to spend money with him. He phoned up, he said, hi, can I speak to the head chef, please? And I was like, you're speaking. He goes, no, darling, the head chef. And I was just like, I said, actually, you are still speaking to her. And number one, you haven't done your research to find out who the head chef is here. And number two, you've presumed, because I'm a woman, but I can't be the head chef. And I just put the phone down on him.
Sophie Michell says that in the unequal world of work, it's up to women to be their own biggest supporters.
Actually, feminism is just about equality, and I don't think any woman or man in their right mind would not be behind that. So yeah, I'm definitely a feminist. It doesn't mean anything but someone who's got their head screwed on right, really. But I do think it's a word that, despite the fact that some celebrities seem to be taking the mantle, and maybe that seems insincere, it's actually really good, because if someone like Taylor Swift or Emma Watson tweets and writes and talks about it, and then it becomes a word familiar to us and we're not scared of, then fantastic, it's brilliant.